Let's try to make it right. Don't want to start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. Let's try to make it right. Don't want to start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive the night. Hey there, how you doing? To meet you, are you new in town? Don't think I've seen you before, but it's great seeing new faces around. And if you like it, I could give a tour of our enchanted wonderland. New and improved the doors. There's no escaping, but then who would want to leave? It's a fantastical paradise, and it's not make-believe. I'm so happy to have a member of the band. You're one of us now, so let me take you by the hand. But what is that I spy with my robotic eye? I think I see a bit of flesh inside the new guy. Baby isn't of everything he seems. Time to investigate what's underneath the scenes. Let's try to make it right. Don't want to start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if we see in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you'll survive the night. Let's try to make it right. Don't want to start a fight. You'll be so happy just as long as you survive. Don't want to start a fight. And we're so sorry if you just all a little fright. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be so happy just as long as you'll survive the night. Take me so far. Forgive me for my suspicions, mischief on my brain. We're just permitted to. We're just programmed to be something with the mainframe. It's not that we don't trust you. You do. We love you too. It's just that here at Freddy's, we have a few rules. And if you break them, we will have to break you like you broke our heart. We'll be forced to rewire and repair your damaged parts. Now you wouldn't want that, and frankly, not would I. But sometimes to be good, to do some good, you gotta beat a bad guy. Let's try to make it right. Don't wanna start a fight. No. And that's what we play. We'll hope that you will stay, and we will throw our most electrify your soul away. See, something's gotta take part. But yeah, formal outfit is required for you to take part. You got some skin that needs removing before we start. Let's try to make it right. Don't want to start a fight. We're not so scary if you see us in the daylight. You'll be just as long as you survive the night. Oh. That's not how it goes. Well, it's your boy here coming back at you again for another video. And we are on part 2 of Five Nights at Freddy's for Dipshits. So, part 1, we talked about the first game. Part 2, we're going to talk about the second game. Part 3, we'll talk about game number 3. No shit. Part 3, we talk about the third game. And I might throw up the 4th or 5th game and FNAF World, but those don't even connect to the main timeline. And then episode 5, we'll be doing the timeline. And episode 6, we'll be do personal reflections and history and shit like that, like we did with Halloween Horror Nights as the final video, unless the new game comes out. So, yeah. So how do we start off the game? Well, the last game took place in 1993. I just figured I'd bring that up. This one takes place in 1987. Yes, the bite of 87, if you will. Where one of the animatronics went and one of the kids. Yeah. And my friend Deathblade, my accomplice actually, drew some pictures for us. And I had to color them in and finish them up. You know? Because he had to get called by the fucking government to do a mission. Let me get the one here. No. Do that shit like I did the other night. Okay. So that is Mangle, okay? Let's just say first, the kids couldn't get their hands off the animatronic. Then she was registered as a put apart and put back together attraction, and they never put her back. And so I guess one of the motors, or maybe some haunted kids or something, maybe, because there were kids died in this one too. And someone used the yellow suit. And in the 8-bit minigame, we see a purple man kill these children and the animatronics interacting with them. And one kid dying at a Freddy's family diner. I'll save that for later. But yeah, this is Mangle. She's obviously torn apart. But yeah. Okay. In one of the mini games, you see this dead guy. You see this puppet person. I didn't color him in, but that's the puppet. And he's like tall and slender. He's like Slender Man if he was like a gothic emo clown, if you will. Anyway, he tries to put give the dead kids these animatronic suits. And we got the Golden Freddy, and he jump scares us. The 8-bit minigames are unlocked if you die at a specific time within the game. So yeah, you gotta die to unlock some secrets. And I'll get to that in whatever I can do personal history part. I'll talk to y'all guys about all the things that I found out in timeline and everything else. And of course, what kind of game would it be without Freddy himself? See, there's Freddy right there. Anywho, Toy Freddy, that's basically what it is. Yeah, they're all toy animatronics. So, these toy animatronics are supposed to be shiny and brand new and look like they're made out of plastic. Because due to the events of the past, we'll move on there as the series goes off, the four dipshits series, okay? And I will do a complete timeline of the entire game for you to not get confused about these games, because I'm pretty sure some of you are getting confused. This is, of course, Toy Bonnie. Yeah, it's Toy Bonnie. It was, yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. Sometimes people think it's a girl. And yes, oh lordy, 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 lordy. No, this is an educational video. This is for educational purposes. But you guys already know I think about Chica, but this is Toy Chica. Oh, come on, she's just begging for it. She's just begging for it, man. They really need to make Five Nights at Freddy's a Halloween Horror Nights house. Think about it, okay? As you're going through, okay, you get the Mangle up on the roof and she goes, ah! So, yeah, that's happening. And I got some merchandise to show off, too. Not just my calendar, but all the animatronics in it. But the thing from the package, from before the mask, if you will. This is a signed Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirt by Scott Coffin. That dude sent me a t-shirt, signed t-shirt. And I'm going to show this to you signature right now. I'm gonna try to buy a frame or something, but fucking light. See that right there? Right there, that right there? That is sign with a Sharpie. I'm never wearing this shirt. I gotta find a frame or something, okay? Or buy one. I don't know. Whichever one comes first. Either buy it or find it. Yeah, right. But yeah, this is still got the tags on it and everything. I'm not wearing that bitch because it's too small. Even Deathplate can't wear that. He's basically like Gimli. And there's one animatronic I didn't show up here. There's also Withered animatronics because they decided to use some of them for spare parts. And yeah, things don't work out. And this is actually hold on, people. I gotta find it. It's in the calendar. Neither of us felt like talking about this one. We got to. This is Balloon Boy. Yeah. He steals your battery. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about game mechanics. So the game mechanics are a little bit different due to the time, okay? So you got no doors. You gotta wear this, for the toy ones, you gotta wear this toy. You gotta wear a Fazbear helmet mask. It's like a, like a Freddy Fazbear mask on the animatronic, but it doesn't have all the shit on there, so you can just pop it in there. Then you got a flashlight, which you use to keep all the withered animatronics away, the ones that they've broken down for parts, and they look like they're showing their endoskeleton. You got the endo too, okay? And if you don't shine the light on them, they jump scare you, and they don't get fooled by that mask. So you know, you fuck. And I'm just talking about Chica. But you don't think she don't want it? Now I know it's kind of a necrophilia, undeadphilia, robots, animal fetish thingy, but she's begging for it, man. She wants it. She wants the peeper D. But sex jokes aside, she probably just stuffed me in a Fazbear suit. Yeah, so yeah, once they kill you, they stuff you in a Fazbear suit because they want revenge. Please, Halloween Horror Nights, please, 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 come on, please, Foxy, come out the curtain. Ah! You know, you have the Torador thingy going on. It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard. It would be so cool. Y'all guys could do it. Y'all guys, I know y'all can do it. You know, y'all guys make Silent Hill House. Y'all guys made Resident Evil House. Five Nights at Freddy's is the new horror franchise. Why do people underestimate this? There were a bunch of kids liked it on YouTube, so, you know. Yeah, let's just leave it alone. But let's you know, come on. Five Nights at Freddy's is truly an underrated franchise when it comes to this stuff, okay? So what is an indie game? It wasn't made by PlayStation or Xbox. Five Nights at Freddy's has the potential to become one of the coolest horror franchises of all time. Just don't fuck it up, Scott. But you already are. Because guess what? 4 and 5 games make no sense. And that's coming from an obsessed nerd. So I'm sorry about the little rant. But there was a one, okay, in Fright Dome, okay? Which, you know, I looked at the video, I gave it a fair chance. And it didn't even have scares. It didn't even have people. It didn't even have animatronics. You just walked through a FNAF themed maze. There was nothing. 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 No, not even a, you know. That really pissed me off. So Halloween Horror Nights, please, you know. Okay, I'm not going to cut anybody over that. It's just Halloween Horror Nights are my only hope. But you know, I'm done with my rant. What else can I talk Oh yeah, the puppets. You gotta wind up a box. That goes, that, haha, first it goes grandfather's clock. And then, when it runs out of power, and then the puppet comes out of the box, because you stop winding it up, it goes. Oh, puppets, that's bright colors. Jack the Clown. No, dope ass Easter egg. You know, you put when the puppet pops out of the thing is an animatronic, you have a jack on the actual music box that the puppet comes out of. Please, HH and Halloween Hornets, you guys gotta do a house. You would be setting up an example for different theme parks. Although Sally Corporation already bought the license rights to do a dark ride on Five Nights at Freddy's, and no one's wanting it right now. No one wants the hottest, newest intellectual property in the world right now. You know, you think that would do that, but don't worry. If I can get stuff right, I'm going to put it in my theme park, Nightmare World. But that's another video. That's another story. And I will tell y'all guys soon if you want to. You know, hit a like and hit a comment like, yo dog, I want to see Nightmare World. But anyway, it's just complete rants, because why? So yeah, this game happens in 1987, and you get 5 shifts again. Oh yeah, I forgot about talk about the 6 nights, because you got to do the extra hard mode if you're a completionist. You know, get the extra hard attacks. Yeah. And, of course, I am a game theorist when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights. Not Halloween Horror Nights, Five Nights at Freddy's. And what happened is that one channel got popular from doing theories on how things work in video games. And they did a Five Nights at Freddy's episode, and they had a huge boom. And it made me answer some questions and come up with my own theories. And I kind of felt like Sherlock from the Benedict Cumberbatch series, thinking about like, this thing goes there. There's a little white things in my head. I'm like that, but I'm history. I'm the history of anything, okay? I'm not a technical person. I'm not a math person. I'm a history person. If I'm interested, I will know your history. I will know your location, and I will tell you things you don't even know about yourself. That's beyond the point. What else I got here? But enough about that whole personal reflections history shit. We gotta save it for another video. Another thing that I want to address is that there's been, in 2014 there were 2 games, FNAF 1 and FNAF 2. In 2015 there was FNAF 3 and FNAF 4. Then, in 2016, when in 2015, there was also FNAF World, but I'm not going to talk about that game because it's not part of the series. At least I don't think so. Because it's a kid's game. It's an RPG. And it's stupid. And then there's FNAF Sister Location, and yeah. And apparently, there's supposed to be a new game coming out this year. It looks like a sequel to FNAF Sister Location. And you got, you sort of got, the animatronics, like Baby, which is a clown girl, basically. You think I'd be all over that. But she isn't that sexy, for real. It's coming from a guy who wants to, nail Harley Quinn until she stops breathing. But, yeah. Sorry, guys. I get so angry that Five Nights at Freddy's gets underrated by the general public. So what, you got merchandise in Walmart. You don't got theme park rides, and you don't got stuff like they're still trying to make a movie off of Five Nights at Freddy's. It was announced in 2015. And Warner Brothers had acquired the rights. But now, rumors going around that the Blumhouse who is making Five Nights at Freddy's. That's great, because they made The Purge and The Conjuring and shit. So, what that means, it'd be closer to doing a Five Nights at Freddy's house, maybe not for the games itself, but instead a movie. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll probably go see the movie with Deathblade. Deathblade, OC King, because they're huge ass fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see what else is there to talk about. Yeah, I think we're good. Peeper out.